Welcome back to DeepSpace. Now with audio for a change. I don't know what happened in the past two recordings, so we're here to re-record Zayne's storyline. The music here might still be a bit loud, but the voice lines were like quite quiet still, so I decided to just sync the fact that I may not sound as loud as I intend to during these intro parts, which is also why we're currently on this screen, because currently my main menu screen I think is the loudest song in this goddamn game. And it was even drowning out everyone else, so... Anyway, so we're gonna redo Zayne's story and then I'll proceed to do everyone else's. So this is prior, this will come out after, I think Caleb's, I think, was post next. But I did technically film it first. Anyway. Just because I feel like I'll be sad if I don't get to look back on all this. So we're gonna start with the prologue. And a nice chill
Thank you for
vibe.
showing off your exceptional rapport with your partner during Neon Rhythm, our Polar Nights limited time event. Please accept this sustainable power pack as a reward.
Did you mention giving out power packs as a reward for anything, by the way? After expressing my thanks, I head into the 4D immersive viewing space at the event venue. I'm carrying the reward Zayne and I won together. This game is so pretty, I'm like so salty about it all the time. Various images from the Polar Night dance across the electronic displays, and the soft ambient light bathes Zayne's hair in a gentle hues. Go get him. What is touching me? Hold on. Something.
Why did you bring back a silent power pack?
It's silent? That I did not know. And like, why wouldn't I bring it? Who said that was the case?
You were quiet when you snuck up behind me. I thought someone put you on silent mode. Assuming you truly had been fitted with a silent power pack, I was thinking about how to remove it.
Could you imagine wanting to remove a silent power pack from anyone? Also, it's kind of impressive how much I don't remember of this, considering I filmed it like 3 weeks ago. Zayne looks down at the power pack in my hand, gently takes it, and then playfully taps my forehead.
I don't want you to lose your voice, and I don't want our polar night to be lonely and endless.
I feel like there's a joke there, but we'll just move on. I place my hands on the power pack before holding Zayne's hand. We should put it to good use then. That way this polar night will be a little more exciting.
It sounds like you already have something in mind.
When doesn't she have something in mind, sir? Our controller's batteries aren't what they used to be. If we upgrade it with this power pack, we can play video games for 3 days straight, which sounds like the greatest time to me. Also, the magnetic field has been unstable lately, which makes our household appliances prone to malfunctioning. We can use the power pack to upgrade them. Zayne remains non-committal. That is me.
The controllers are worse for wear because we spent so much time playing video games together.
You know what though, I don't think I can imagine this man playing video games with anyone.
If we want to deal with the root of the problem, then the best solution is to get a new one.
Ah, Zayne, and the commercialism of this man. I'm just kidding.
As for the household appliances, once Lincoln's polar night ends, they won't malfunction anymore.
It is interesting that it affects magnetic fields. I guess it makes sense, but interesting nonetheless, right? I put my hands behind my back and take a small step towards Zayne. Are you saying you've already thought of a better use for the power pack?
Assuming I'm not misremembering anything, its optimal use is a fuel source for energy vehicles.
Hey, I'm re-recording this. Now is not the time to act up like this. Zayne taps the interactive panel a few times. Pictures of a polar night scenery flash by quickly before they stop on a map. I lean against his shoulder and look up at the screen.
Polar nights are rare, and this sort of scenery is hard to come by. But when there's no one to share it with, it's not really meaningful.
How adorable this man is, right?
You are viewing our company's self-driving route for our
And you are
heart-stopping
interrupting the
Polar Night
moment.
4-Glow trip. It's currently in its testing phase.
What? Unwilling participants to this test trial, by the way.
Do you want to relax your body and mind and let your dopamine flow freely?
Like I said this last time, but still, like, the word dopamine coming out in this game. throws me.
There are heartwarming hot spring inns, endless gourmet food, and sweets to enjoy along the way.
Sold.
They're guaranteed to satisfy even the biggest sweet tooth.
Where's the white van, you know? Hot springs covered in steam and tempting sweets flash across the screen. Then pink and blue stripes belonging to a foreglow slowly emerge. Remember me googling what a foreglow was?
There's a chance to see a pink-blue foreglow at the Final Stop's Scenic Hotel. It's a rare event even in the Arctic.
Even in the Arctic. The voice behind my ear gradually drowns out the electronic sounds.
Are you tempted?
Isn't that why you're showing me? I think you're the one who's tempted by the treats that can satisfy a sweet tooth.
Or maybe there's more to it than just that.
Maybe indeed. Prologue done. I do think I have to go. It's loud on my ears. I do think I have to go check the door in a minute, but like, yeah, you know. Oh no, I definitely have to go check the door. Ugh. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Either insane or I got up too late. Either way. The next day, Zayne and I pack our luggage, get into the car, and start following the route. The polar night has made all of Lincoln dim, only the road ahead is illuminated by our headlights in a hazy grey-blue glow. But just as I'm getting comfortable in my seat, I never expected... Dun dun. The energy has already been depleted?
Judging by the battery level, we probably won't have enough to reach a charging station.
Oh shucks, mate. The car stops beside the road. Once the final alarm ends, the interior lights are cut out. We're not going to be stuck at the foot of the mountain for the entire polar night, right? Zayne's hand covers the back of mine. He gently squeezes it before taking out his phone and turning on its flashlight. The surrounding darkness is dispelled.
We won't. There are some emergency supplies in the trunk. Don't worry.
I'm still a bit worried, but sure.
Let's find the hazard markers first.
Oh. Even in, yeah, whatever the hell this is meant to be, still got hazard markers. Cars still break down. Zayne places the warning triangles behind the car, then he breaks several glow sticks and arranges them into an arrow pointing for help. You know what you're doing, huh? It's almost like you've experienced this a couple times.
Not really.
You just...
I had to do a lot of things by myself as a child, so I developed the habit of preparing in advance.
That's fascinating, considering his parents seem... Well, I was gonna say doting, but also they seem like unreliable, so maybe. No wonder you've said you've been an adult since childhood.
What?
Move closer. Oh no, there you go. Why is that so delayed? I said, our darling little boy Zayne is amazing. I give Zayne a thumbs up. Where's the 2 thumbs up for a really good job?
Your darling little boy Zayne would thank you. However...
I'm glad you cut out in the however, not in the previous sentence. Thank you. Zayne takes hold of my wrists and positions my thumb towards the road. He soon adopts the same pose.
Let's use that encouragement for something else.
What do you propose? I'm kidding. Imagine if she was that dense. That'd be great. That's, well, no, it wouldn't, you know. It'd be every other main character. A car quickly pulls up in front of us, and the driver's license is held out through the window that's slowly being lowered.
Hello, this is my driver's license. Do you need my ID card too?
Does your driver's license not work as an ID card in this universe? Yeah, my thoughts
You two are
exactly.
plainclothes police officers, right? Thank you for your hard work.
I would have just said yes, by the way. I would have been like, I need to escape this situation, sure, whatever.
We're not.
It has guts to say that. We explain that we ran out of fuel, and the driver looks at us looks at his fully occupied vehicle with an apologetic expression.
Sorry, there's no room in my car. But once I get to a place with signal reception, I can help you contact roadside assistance.
Much appreciated, good sir. Goodbye. After the car drives away, my gaze keeps drifting towards Zayne. Watching his upright posture, I poke his waist. What was that turd? You spun him for that, Jesus. No wonder that person mistook you for a plainclothes police officer. It's because of your posture and the way he's dressed.
How so?
You're standing too stiffly, and why does it feel like you're even more tense now than before?
Maybe it's because... Watch out!
As we're talking, a van comes barreling towards us. It swerves erratically and nearly crashes into us. Fortunately, Zayne quickly pulls me into his arms and steps back.
Are you hurt anywhere?
Not like he doesn't have the power to also just like obliterate that van, by the way. Would have been me, I'm gonna fuck it, I don't care. I'm okay. Zayne looks serious as he taps on the passenger window twice, just twice.
I'm so sorry. My friend is sick and I need to rush to the hospital.
This voice sounds familiar, I don't know why, right? Like, it's definitely a different, just random extra in this game.
I can't.
He also sounds like a terrible actor, by the way. I couldn't do any better, but you know. Upon hearing the pained moan, Zayne immediately turns to the man in the back seat. He's a doctor from... I don't remember how I decided I was pronouncing this. Hospital. Is it okay if we open the door and take a look?
His airway is clear. Breathing is stable. He's conscious, and there are no external injuries.
Damn. He can't be cured. I'm just gonna... I just hate how pretty this game is all I'm thinking about. Look at it.
Slightly hyperactive bowel sounds and mild abdominal tenderness. These are symptoms consistent with food poisoning.
What do you know? Anyway.
What did your friend eat today?
Anyway. A sneeze, oh my god. After confirming that the person ate undercooked green beans at a farmhouse restaurant, I didn't know you get food poisoning from green beans. New fear unlocked. Undercooked green beans, apparently. Zayne immediately administers standard emergency treatment.
The symptoms have subsided, but it's better to go to a hospital for a more thorough medical examination.
I don't know what healthcare is like in this universe, so I'll say yes.
I'm grateful for your help, you two. By the way, what brings you here? This place is pretty far out.
Just sightseeing, you know, this road, it's wonderful. We glance towards the car by the roadside, and the driver realizes what happened.
My family's farmhouse restaurant is nearby. If you two aren't in a hurry, why don't you stop by for a visit? I'll take care of your car.
The restaurant where this man just got food poisoning from? Seems legit. Are you sure? Thanks, that's not how I would respond at all. The driver is in a hurry to get his friend to the hospital, and only mentions that he called a car for us. 20 minutes later, a driverless shuttle from the farmhouse restaurant slowly comes to a stop in front of us. God, it's so loud. I don't remember which one that was. It was one, right? No, it had to be. No, it was one. Okay, I'm not crazy. The owner of the self-service farmhouse restaurant not only had our car towed, but its power pack was also replaced. In the unmanned farm, multifunctional robots are checking on the crop's growth. Although there aren't any employees managing the farm, traditional gardens and pastures have been preserved so that visitors can connect with nature. We originally planned to leave the next day, but after looking at the fields with their unique pastoral charm, we decided to spend a day here and have a picnic. Zayne emerges from the tomato garden with Otto's farm help.
Here are the cherry tomatoes. What else do we need?
I wasn't finished talking. Why are we doing this? The small basket he hands over is brimming with magnificent harvest. Oh, is it going to autoplay through this? cherry tomatoes, cucumbers, bread, sauce. We just need 2 eggs. Then we'll have all the ingredients for our polar night picnic sandwich special. God damn it.
I have identified the coordinates of the chicken coop for you.
Woo.
Please follow Otto.
Sure. We follow Otto to the farm. No, we follow Otto farm to the chicken coop and quickly devise a strategy.
I'll distract the chickens, and you get the eggs.
Sounds like a plan, Stan.
Otto will help too.
You're useless, mate. You didn't research egg collection strategies beforehand, right? Also, I remember making a joke about how it's nighttime, I think, in the first place with us, forgetting that that's the whole point of this, is that the sun doesn't rise during the polar night. So, completely forgot. Which is very funny, anyway.
I haven't, so we should also be prepared for failure.
Hey, to break it to you, I'm always prepared for failure. Once he secures the carrot to Otto's hand and begins attracting the chicken's attention, I quietly approach the chicken coop.
Otto, over here.
Get over there. Time for the salt. There it is. The chicken suddenly let out angry cries. I've only just found the eggs when I hear Zayne's voice.
Run.
Time to run away. How are we planning to cook these anyway? I turn to see the chickens rallying together as they aggressively peck their way towards me. I quickly grab the eggs and sprint. All ass out of there, mate. Feathers fly everywhere as dust rises. The scene is so chaotic that I momentarily can't tell whether it's Zayne or the chickens chasing me. Just as I reach the gate, a chicken launches itself at my head. It stops when it's 5 centimeters away from me. My gaze follows the hand that's holding the chicken. I see Zayne, who's still breathing heavily.
That was close.
Wasn't it just? The reward for your heroic rescue is 2 eggs. How are they intending to cook these eggs? I still don't know the answer to that question. Everything is a little messy, but we managed to get the eggs at least. After a quick cleanup, we officially begin our picnic. Zayne uses his evil to chill a drink and hands it to me. Here's to our hard-earned polar night picnic.
It's mostly thanks to you.
Yeah, sure it is, you know, I'll take it, I guess. That was a long scene of just his face. What's the matter?
It's nothing. My teeth are just sensitive to cold food.
Me too, dude. Me too. I need a lot of ice cream because of that now. Zayne rubs the side of his face, shakes his head, and presses a sandwich into my hands. Did you really not prepare for this in advance?
Before setting out, I thought about what might happen and prepared accordingly.
You're a man like this. I'm not reliable enough with it, man. I definitely don't think of all possible outcomes. I do definitely try to plan so that no other possible outcomes can occur, though. But unfortunately, the world can be quite an unpredictable place.
But battling wits with chickens was certainly something I didn't predict.
Most people don't. Even though there's a little mishap, our picnic is still perfect.
It's not perfect yet.
What could make it better? I don't remember what happened to. Zayne braces one hand by this. What? Zayne braces one hand by my side and reaches toward my head with the other. Under my puzzled gaze, he removes the chicken feather. Then he taps his sandwich against mine. Cheers to you two.
Now we have a perfect picnic.
I think the chicken feathers really worked as accessories. I don't know where I'm going with it. I should just stop talking whilst I was ahead. It is so loud when it does that. I hope it's not deafening you too much as well. After resting at the farmhouse for several days, we finally set out again. However, we're barely halfway when... Whoosh. What's wrong?
The road is blocked.
Oh no. I lean out and see the familiar Hunters Association logo. Activating my Evo, I sense a metaflux fluctuation. It's so annoying that you have to say both of those words like back to backs. Anyway, I'm not surprised. Hunters are probably in the middle of a mission. Stay in the car, I'll go. I also, by the way, don't get why she got up here. Like, she's like, Hunters in the middle of a mission. Let them do their damn job. You're off duty right now, my guy. Just sit in the car and wait.
Wait.
With this man. I'm in the middle of opening the car door when Zayne grasps my wrist. He pulls me back to his side. I promise I won't put myself in danger. That is not a promise you can keep, though.
And I also believe in your abilities. But I wanted to say that your scarf is loose.
You shouldn't believe in her abilities. She puts herself in danger more times than not, though. Anyway.
Come closer.
I lean in and Zayne also shifts. The scarf becomes unusually radiant under his dexterous fingers.
The weather is unpredictable under the Polar Night's influence. Be careful not to catch a cold. Also, come back as soon as possible.
I really expected her to be careful not to catch a chill, not a cold. He seems like one of the people to say that. Bum bum bum. You ready for a fucking 4 minutes of reading? I'm kidding, it's not that long. Fortunately, the Wanderer was dealt with by the other hunters. No shit, it's their job. What I sensed was just a lingering metaflux that had yet to disappear. When I tell Zayne, he's checking our remaining supplies in the trunk. Oh, okay. We're low on supplies. Once the road is clear, we'll head to the nearest rest area to resupply. Woohoo. Drinking water, blankets, tissues. I think we've got everything.
The car's cooler isn't full yet. It's better to be meticulously prepared before we set off.
Ain't that the truth? Zayne places the tub of vanilla ice cream into the shopping cart. As he picks up jasmine and green grape popsicles with his other hand, which by the way still sound banging and I still kinda want them. Is the preparation you talked about filling the cooler with ice cream?
As you can see, we're ensuring the cooler fulfills its purpose.
I respect it. Didn't you say your teeth are sensitive to cold food? Doesn't mean I don't like them. I poke Zayne's cheek. I hope you're ready for them to complain again.
I am a doctor.
But you ain't a dentist, son. Being Zayne doesn't give you a free pass, ain't that the truth? Zayne puts the ice cream back. However, when we go to the checkout counter, a pack of gelatin has mysteriously appeared in the shopping cart.
It fell into the cart by itself.
So the fact that they call it gelatin just weirds me out, because gelatin to me is the stuff you use to make jelly / jello, depending where you're from, depends on how it's pronounced, right? So it just really bothers me. I guess agar is more specific. Is agar in gelatin, or are they two different things that just create the same result? I don't remember actually. Ugh. And you didn't try to stop it?
The world moves on its own volition. Since the gelatin has its intentions, we should respect its wishes.
I don't ever want to meet a sentient jelly though, by the way. I'm going to stand by that principle. After putting away the supplies we brought, Zayne opens the pack and feeds me the gelatin.
You sense its desire to be consumed?
Can you sense my desire to be consumed? There you go, I said it fully. I don't remember if I said it fully the previous time. Oh damn, son! Stop it. I hate this line. I only sense a certain human's disobedience.
But my teeth have been on their best behavior lately.
What about you, though? Have you been on your best behavior? I think your teeth are starting a rebellion. Despite my teasing, I still rummage through the first aid kit to find painkillers. I give them to him. Does it really hurt?
I'm fine.
I'd hope so. Get some sensitive toothpaste, I don't know. Zayne is thoroughly prepared. The first aid kit even has fluoride foam for a simple dental care. But I hesitate when I see his condition. Should we head back early because he has a toothache?
What?
What a crazy lady, by the way. I'd rather go to the hot spring if I had a toothache than go home, by the way. Maybe personal preference, but you know. We visited a lot of places in the past few days. I feel like we've done enough sightseeing. I don't think heading back will be a waste. What do you think?
Are you worried about me?
Obviously.
There are still plenty of things we can do during this polar night.
Ain't that the truth? Please keep going, please keep going, please. How many times did I hit that? I think this being right after him saying that line really just adds to the dumb joke. Zayne takes my hand from the seat back and pulls it to his chest. He gently presses his forehead against my arm.
It'd be a shame if we ended it now.
Wouldn't it just? But your teeth.
I've always been a disobedient human.
And I could fix that. I'm kidding. There you go, there's a dumb joke. What was, I don't remember what the original dumb joke is. That I came up with in this one. I don't remember because I didn't end up saying it. I was just like me freaking out about how easy this game was making it this event. There you go, that's what it is. It was like, oh boy. The desire to be consumed line, this fucking line. Can't argue with you. But I'm confiscating this. It's non-negotiable. I take the jasmine flavored mints he brought and eat 2 of them under his expectant gaze. That's punishment. For a disobedient child.
The fluoride foam from earlier tasted terrible.
Yeah, I fucking bet it did. You still can't have candy, but if you want a sweet relief. I move closer to the corner of his lips and give him a gentle peck there. This will do.
I feel it. It's sweet enough to make my teeth fall out.
Can we stop talking about your teeth now, though? Like, hot damn. Is that 3 or 4? I don't remember. I think it was 3, right? Yeah, and they're at the hot spring. Yay. I remembered. The rest of the journey, oh my god, is uneventful. As soon as we arrive at the hot spring inn, it starts snowing. What? Why are you being like this? Please stop. The silvery white snow's light illuminates the eaves. I don't know why I'm being so quiet suddenly. The sky and distant mountains have almost merged into one. The air seeping through the window cracks carries the snowflakes' coolness. It can make a person's nose tickle. The glasses in the hot springs get me every time. I close the window and pull Zayne into the hot spring with me. Now the rising warmth can dispel the cold from us. We can finally warm up. Upon hearing this, Zayne scoops up the hot spring water and pours it over my shoulders.
If you are cold, why didn't you ask me for a hand warmer earlier?
Why would I ask you for a hand warmer when we're at a hot spring? You already bundled me up like a zongi, zongzi. The second Z I can't process mentally how to pronounce that. Zongzi, I guess is what we're going for. You already bundled me up like a zongzi with a hat, scarf, and gloves. You'd probably have to wrap me up again if you wanted to add hand warmers. You're always prepared for everything, yet you only brought a single towel for a hot spring.
What else should I have brought?
Rubber duckies. I look at the amenities the inn prepared for us and pick up a rubber pair. Back at the rubber pair line, I give it a gentle push to make it roll towards Zayne. A rubber pair. I love that it's a squeaky toy, by the way. If it shot water, it would have been way better though. Zayne sits down beside me and picks up the rubber pair. Holding it in my direction, he squeezes it. His raised eyebrow is like a silent question. You look exactly the same, especially after your glasses get fogged up. A rubber pair with sunglasses and a big rubber pair with fogged up glasses. Why is he a pear? What the hell? He's not pear-shaped. He might be square-shaped. I'm just kidding. Zayne shakes his head and presses down the rubber pair. It sinks into the water. When he lets go, it returns to the surface with a splash. Because of the splash, a streak of water is left on Zayne's glasses. It's quickly enveloped by swirling steam. It seems like this big rubber pair had one oversight, despite being so thorough. You forgot to prepare an anti-fog lens cloth. I wave my hand in front of him. Can you see where I am right now? To my surprise, he removes his glasses and places them on my face. Why is it taking so long? Really
You can experience it for yourself.
It was about to crash. I don't know if it's because of the glasses or the steam, but that's not where the but is. I don't know if it's because of the glasses or the steam from the hot spring, but my vision is becoming blurry. Has your prescription gotten worse? My head is spinning. Taking a swim. Well, I'm dizzy. Alright, the opportunist in our MC is real. While I'm dizzy, I feel myself being scooped up and placed on something soft. A cooling patch has been applied to my forehead and a refreshing sensation spreads throughout my body. Subconsciously, I raise my hand but don't feel the cooling patch. Half asleep and half awake, I lift my eyelids and follow the chest in front of me. I look up. I quickly close my eyes again before Zayne notices I'm awake.
Do you still feel dizzy?
No, I'm good. I pretend not to have heard him and nuzzle into his chest.
Your acting skills leave much to be desired.
Ain't that the truth? I don't even know how I ended up pretending to sleep here.
I shouldn't have used you as an glass holder. I didn't think these glasses would make you faint.
Yeah, well, shit happens, I guess. Hey.
However, you have used me as a cooling tool. Does that make us even?
Definitely.
Sit up. You need to replenish your stamina.
Yeah, because it's gonna be a long night. I'm kidding. Zayne holds me up as I sit. What? I guess. Yeah, sure, I guess that makes sense. Oh, he holds me. I put up in there, that's why it didn't make sense. Zayne holds me as I sit up, and he brings over a cup of hot cocoa from the bedside. Racking my brain for various excuses, I bury my face in the crook of his neck. I still feel a little dizzy. I can't hold the cup.
I wasn't asking you to do it yourself. Open your mouth.
Whatever you say, man. This whole storyline's just been too easy. I drink the hot cocoa Zayne feeds me before snuggling up against him. Heavy snowfall pelts against the tightly sealed window, which traps the room's warmth and gentle light inside. I know I said it wrong, I did the same thing I did last time, it's about to be very loud again. I believe we're on to the last one now, I think. The Scenic Hotel. After relaxing our bodies and minds for a few days at the guest house, we set off again and arrive at our final destination before the polar night ends. This really is a scenic hotel. The location is perfect for watching the sunrise. To capture the foreglow, the action camera naturally can't be left behind. Zayne adjusts the tripod.
Should we set up the camera here?
I see no better place. It's a good a place as any, right? Yes, okay, perfect. Everything's ready. Now all we need to do is wait for the sunrise. After setting up the camera, we sit on the sofa on the hotel balcony. Saying, look, the color of the sky is changing. God, that was so loud in my ears too. I don't know if my sound is up higher than usual, but like, or I'm just being sensitive. Either way, golden orange bands of light pierce through the horizon. The sun has risen, and Lincoln's polar night is officially over. I almost hold my breath as I anticipate that foreglow. However, we wait a long time, but there's still no trace of the sky. Of it in the sky. Jesus, I don't know what just happened. What's going on? Is the predicted time wrong?
The chances of seeing that kind of foreglow in Linka are extremely low.
So we were destined to not see it today. Thinking about how Zayne endured his toothache and insisted on coming here, I suppress my disappointment and tightly hold his hand. I say, you didn't suppress it very well. It's okay. Disappointment is part of the journey. Besides, it's difficult to see polar scenery in Lincoln City. Zayne, when you're not too busy, let's go to the Arctic, okay? Zayne holds my hand in response.
There are many things that need to be prepared before one embarks on a journey.
Ain't that the truth?
But disappointment is the one thing that's not on the checklist.
I still stand by it should be not on his checklist.
Follow me.
Let's go. What was that sound, do you reckon? I don't mean what they're like trying to make it seem in the game. Do you reckon it was in real life? Anyway. We return to our room. Zayne draws the curtains, turns off the lights, aims the projector at the ceiling, and then pulls me to lie down on the floor. The video shows a pearlescent white snowy landscape. A moment later, Zayne's voice emerges from it.
This is the northernmost part of the Arctic. According to one legend, this is where a pink-blue foreglow appears. For some inexplicable reason, I thought of something from a long time ago.
Oh?
Never mind.
I think it's funny that like the audio keeps cutting out, which isn't intentional, it's not part of the game, it's just my setup's being upset with me, I don't know why. But I think it's funny because it low-key fits the aesthetic. It's quiet for a moment, then the snowy landscape suddenly starts shaking. But upon closer look, it's clear that the person holding the camera is trembling. The snow-white scenery disappears from the screen, and what comes into view is a grey-blue sky. The wisp of a pink cloud suddenly bursts in the sky as if someone pressed the fast forward button. Pink and grey-blue hues intertwine. After an indeterminable amount of time, pink and blue slowly merge like lovers reunited after a long separation. They're nestled against the distant horizon. It's so romantic sounding. You've filmed the foreglow before.
I couldn't let you have any regrets.
Man, I live my life with regrets, it's fine.
It's very special. A rare phenomenon in the Arctic. Even with meticulous preparations, you might not be able to see it.
But you saw it because you're special. But it appeared.
Perhaps it was destined to meet you at this moment.
Well, he was destined to meet you, you weirdo. I turn, and the pink-blue light flows into his eyes. It's impossible to look away. It's a little late, but I'm very happy I got to see it. The flowing light is too dazzling. I can't help but trace his brow ridge. Then I gently kiss his eyes. It's a weird response to this moment, by the way, I'm just gonna say it. I do believe that that is it. No, it's not. I lied. That was just a very long pause. His arms wrap around my back, and he pulls me into his embrace. Amidst our intertwining breaths, didn't need that fucking mental note by the way, Zayne's voice reaches my ears along with the wind and snow from the video.
From now on, we won't have any regrets in the journeys we share.
Oh boy, that is a tall order by the way.
I promise.
Good luck keeping that, because I sure as hell know I couldn't. And that is it, I finally redid it, we got the audio, we did it. Goodbye.